This is Trevor 1, now an afternoon of Six Nations Rugby Union, introduced by Trevor Lynham. It's Grandstand. Good to see you again. Welcome here to Grandstand, where we've got top quality Six Nations rugby. It's the finest sporting that you can see on a game built in 2016 here on the internet. And here's what's happening today. First today in Grandstand, we've got an absolute classic for you. A brilliant game of rugby played in the Aviva in Dublin between Ireland and Wales, and trust me, we're going to want to watch all of this. It's one of the great games of the Six Nations so far. We're then going to see what France can do versus Italy. The French hoping to bounce back with their young side against an Italian side hoping not to finish with the wooden spoon. And lastly today we've got the Calcutta Cup between Scotland and England at Murrayfield, and we'll be live today to bring you all the action from the two old rivals. Well, as we recreate the Six Nations as well, first and foremost I want to thank you all for joining us as well. I know you've enjoyed the action. I really hope you'll enjoy this next. Our first game today is Ireland versus Wales. Wales, again, the current holders of the Six Nations tournament against Ireland, a side which were many tipped to do very well at the World Cup. However, Ireland had an appalling World Cup and Wales were sadly knocked out in the semi-finals. An absolute belter of a game took place for us as well. So sit back, make yourself a cup of tea, turn off teletext and watch this. It's one of the best games that you will ever see, ever played. I absolutely promise you that. So therefore, we sent Trevor Mullins to watch this one.
Best with a throw. Taking the end by Peter O'Mahony. Ireland working the ball nice and comfortably through the middle. Robbie Henshaw. And now all the way through is Gary Ringrose. Ireland made that look very easy because it was very poor defending by Wales. Easily broken through the game line here. And this pass came back to Gary Ringrose from Jonathan Sexton. The whole Welsh defence opened up for him. And allowed him to go over and get the opening try of the match. Jonathan Sexton to kick. Simple conversion. And with a man advantage, they've got 7-point advantage. Opening try for Ireland. They lead. And Gareth Lane's come with the kick-off and a man down. This is always interesting. What do they do? Do they try and hang on for another 5 more minutes, or do they try to make the best? And their pat. It's a good take in the end by Van der Flair. Ruck is called. Murray throws it out wide, and now here is a pass to Jonathan Sexton. Oh! Well, that is a fine try. Well, the pass to Jonathan Sexton was absolutely outstanding, and that's why Ireland have their second try Ian Henderson with an absolute wonderful pass through the post. Jonathan Sexton, if he's got to take the conversion, he's going to make it as easy as he can for himself. And it is he who will take the conversion. And a very poor 5 minutes for Wales. Ireland take full advantage, 14-0. Ireland look really in the mood here, and this could be another chance. Going close, and a horrible challenge. Horrible high tackle. Well, back comes Ross Moriarty for Wales. What does Jonathan Sexton think here? He thinks a shot at goal. Well, maybe after what happened beforehand, he'd rather sit there and take the 3 points. He's got him. He's got him. 17-0. Wales have a massive task ahead of them to come back now. 10 metres out. Pass goes inside, thrown down by George North. A little pop pass. Good Irish defending, holding that wall again. Nothing. Justin Tipperick taking over in scrum half again. Little pass goes out wide, and Josh Adams is there for the try. Well, it was a good free-flowing rugby at long last by Wales. Gareth Davis was brought down. Justin Tipperick reacted very, very quickly as well. Clever pass, and Josh Adams was there to score. Gareth Ainscombe, the opportunity to convert the try. And he does it, and 8 minutes to go before half-time. Wales have a glimmer of hope. Just 10 points behind now. Advantage to Ireland. There was a foul in that breakdown. Ireland throwman Robbie Henshaw dives in as well. And this is a big chance. Pass goes in, and Cian Healy gets it. Oh, big one for the prop. The big man has a try for Ireland. Cian Healy will remember this for a long time. It was good persistent work in the end. Stander again providing the pass, and Cian Healy stole a march, the big prop, to get a try. Well, this looked like the potential Grandstand decider in the history of these two teams. Ireland at the moment are putting Wales to the swords. Very impressive by Ireland. Well, the most important thing to remember is when there is a penalty and there is a chance to take it. Gareth Ainscombe from about 35 yards concludes the half with the conversion. 14 points is Ireland's lead. Now the battle of these two packs has been absolutely fascinating. Not a lot between them today. I didn't have it. Conor Murray. So it goes inside again. Excellent little bolt for the line. A lovely dummy. Jacob Stockdale showing us perhaps why he's the best winger in the world. Wales are being hit by another tornado in the Six Nations of 2020. They're all over the place, and the opposition have found their way through. Jacob Stockdale take a bow. Lovely dummy. Great work by he. Jonathan Sexton. Been immaculate in front of the post today. And stays immaculate. 31-10. It would be a monumental achievement for Wales to come back here. Ireland know that they could be home and dry if they play sensible rugby for the next 20 minutes. But Gareth Ainscombe has found himself through. And a try back for Wales. Ireland are going to be asking themselves, what's going on here? Clever work, but it was George North's little pass out to Gareth Ainscombe, overlapping his winger, and there to score, and now to convert his own try. Well, Six Nations action continues. Wales are making a fight of this. Gareth Ainscombe's kick is good. This is 31-17. Leicester's throw. Ireland steal it. Good work by them. Ruck is formed. Justin Tipperick, the makeshift scrum half. Wide again. And now inside. This is a brilliant run, this is. And in the end, brought down by Jacob Stockdale. Ireland and Wales both regroup. Conor Murray do nothing towards that here. Little pass inside. Justin Tipperick! Justin Tipperick charging again. Pass inside. Adam Beard is down. Wales trying to form a pass and find their way through again. And Tipperick again! Under the posts! Wales aren't out of this. Not by a long way. Justin Tipperick's wonderful run again. Adam Beard is brought down. We cycle to Gareth Davis. Little pass from Ken Owens. Ken Owens is passing to Justin Tipperick. The flanker scores. Dan Biggar, the substitute. His first meaningful moment. His chance to kick. Oh, as conversions go, that's easy. That's 2 more points. A converted try away from levelling Wales. Well, you scarcely believe it at the moment. Wales trying to find something. We're running out of time. Claxon will be sounding ever so son. Charles for the middle. This is a brilliant run into the halfway line. Wales have to keep the ball. They cannot play. They can only get the draw now. Ireland are hoping to hang on again. Charge across the middle. Tipperick is flying on the outside. This is Justin Tipperick! Justin Tipperick for Wales for the line! The try! The game is level! Oh, lightning strikes twice. This is unbelievable! Justin Tipperick for Wales. Well, just as happened to them where Italy stunned them with a try with the last moment. Wales have stunned Ireland here. The Grand Slam is already over in week 2. It was an excellent bit of rugby. It was a great pass, mind you, by Ross Moriarty. Tipperick again, gamble on overlapping the run. Goes over. And now pressure upon pressure on Dan Biggar. A huge conversion. If he gets this, we're level, and that will be it. Everybody holds their breath. Dan Biggar's got it! He's done it! Incredible! We're level in Dublin, 31 apiece. Amazing game of rugby. Unbelievable.
Well, thank you to Trevor Mullins watching that absolutely incredible game. 31-all, a brilliant, brilliant draw, and one of the finest rugby comebacks we have ever seen from Wales. It was absolutely magnificent. Seems that we're going to struggle to top that today, but we'll give it a go. Our second game today is France versus Italy. It's always a close one over the time as well. Italy sometimes have found the ability to upset France in recent time, and the French have been struggling after being well beaten by England in the Stade de France last week. Trevor Butler, watch this.
Italy when they put in at the scrum. Tito Tiboldi, the scrum half, puts in. The French pack has got so much power to them. You see just how easily that they've gained control. Dupont throws it out nice and wide and nice and easy. And Lua Huguet goes over quite simply. Simple but very effective rugby by the France, and the Bleus have their first try of the day. And Huguet, well, the throw by Dupont was very good indeed as well. It was a lovely pass by Wesley Fofana. And then Johan Huguet just ran for the line, completely unchallenged. And Lopez kicked the earlier penalty. Now with the opportunity to get this conversion. And she doesn't. Ooh, off the post. So it remains 8-0. Well, it's been the French pack which has been so impressive against the Italians today here in the Stade de France, and that's another example of the power that they have driven by Laurier and Gibberguillet. They're wonderful flankers. France have the ball just where they need it. Goes out wide as well. This is Wesley Fofana. Oh, Fofana is going again. Little pass inside to Huguet. Breaks again. And it charges again, and this is Wesley Fofana. He's going to score. He's completely unchallenged, and that's an excellent try by France. Really is outstanding the way in which they took possession from the 5-metre line right in front of their own post, and then simple rugby, passing it through. Wesley Fofana had it on the 50-metre mark and just bolted straight towards the try line. It was excellent rugby by France. It's fully deserved 5 points. Camille Lopez should make this 7 points. Relatively simple kick. 10 minutes to go before half time. France's lead is 15-0. Big number for Gibberguillet here, acting as scrum half in that last ruck. Still have it again. This is big number 6 charging through the middle. This is Wansels Laurent, and he's going to score. Well, that was a real pick and go. That was just found the gap and drove into it. And Italy, who was so impressive against Wales. And back to normality. Look at this by Laurent. He just picked the gap and went for it fantastically. Spadini, the wing back for Italy, could get nowhere near. Wansels Laurent. It's over. Camille Lopez with a chance to kick the conversion. Winds up the left foot. And is in. Kicking it into the wind. It's curled back in. Fly half strikes. France lead by 22-0 now. They'll be trying to find something here towards the end of the game. It was Costello that was brought down. The Italians trying to find their way through. The passes across and all the way through to Tommaso Benvenuti. Goes over for Italy. Tommaso Benvenuti, the winger, has something to show for the trip. A try which he will not forget. It was better work by Italy. Move the ball quickly. That was the key pass. And Benvenuti here had the simple job of getting on the score sheet. Well, Tommaso Alain was so perfect in the Principality Stadium. This is his first real attempt at the post today. He too winds up the left foot. Ooh, and that was a very clever kick. But it wasn't clever enough to go over. Little top and go, little drop, passes in. They set themselves up. Just trying to open it up. And there is the try. Titu Tiboldi is over. Italy have one more. Boldi has scored. The scrum half has come on in and done the business. Italy have just found the way to penetrate this French defence. They obviously eased off. Marcelin, hopefully he can get this conversion right. We got the last one just so horribly wrong. Yeah, no doubts there, no doubts there. 12 points, France's lead now has been cut to. Well, in the end it was comfortable for France today. They played good rugby when required. They did ease off the pace in the second half and Italy were allowed them back in. And that will annoy the French rugby fans, but Les Bleus move on. And Italy have been beaten here in the Stade de France.
Well, great result for France. They've done really well here to beat an Italian side which stunned Wales in the Principality Stadium as well. France with a good win for them. Right, let's move on. It's the one you've all been waiting for. The Calcutta Cup here, a competition as old as rugby union has existed. It's always been a feisty encounter when Scotland have played England, and Scotland in the last 2 years have managed to retain the Six Nations. England hoping to regain it today will have to be at their best, and Murrayfield can be a real fortress on its day. Watching this one alongside Trevor Starmer-Smith was Trevor McLaren.
Calcutta Cup is the two old rivals' most famous trophy. It is contested every year, and Scotland for the past 2 years have held the trophy, hoping to regain it for a third year in a row at Murrayfield. This is the Scotland side that is being sent out today to do the business, captained by Finn Russell, playing at fly half for them today. Ali Price at scrum half will be looked to expose the opportunities for them today. England have a massive task ahead of them. A comprehensive win over France in the Stade de France. Away here in Murrayfield. It's about as big as it gets. That is forward inside Underhill with a clever little pass out wide to Angelangi with an equally as clever pass, and Anthony Watson has the score. Score first, it's Anthony Watson with the strike. Look at this, great little work. Courtney Laws with the work. There was 4, there was a lovely pass in. Tuolangi just eased it over, and Anthony Watson is over quite comfortably. Owen Farrell sets up for the conversion. Only captain today. Murrayfield, just outside the heart of Edinburgh. Seeing the England captain miss his conversion. England lead is just 5. A stupid penalty for Scotland to give away. And Farrell's missed his first attempt. This is a rather straightforward penalty. 9 minutes into the Calcutta Cup. England's lead is growing, it's 8-0. Russell with the kick-off. What does Scotland do? Do they go for territory? They try to sit there in the hope they can win things back. Long loops into the area. It's a good take in the end by Underhill. Passes gone for the middle to Owen Farrell, who's charging through. Tuolangi behind him. Farrell won't need him. England score. Well, it's disastrous defending by Scotland. Owen Farrell, look at this. This was the take. It was a great take in the end, and the pass was popped through to him. And look at this into the gap. Scotland had gambled and had got it all wrong. And Blair Kingon couldn't chase him down. Neither could Magnus Bradbury. Owen Farrell for England. He's on the score sheet. And that's his second successful kick out of 3. 15-0 now. Well, what does Finn Russell do here? Didn't go before. Can they get it better this time? Goes longer. Anthony Watson takes the ball. Pass goes inside again. A great little pass, a fantastic run. Oh, this is absolutely excellent. This is George Ford. Fantastic. Oh, magnificent. Well, Scotland can't believe this. They're throwing this away. England have got out of the block so much quicker, and an excellent run by George Ford. Able to run right between Blair Kinghorn and George Horn. And George Ford for England gets a try. Owen Farrell now will have to look to kick. And he's going to make that conversion. And England with 3 tries are starting to run away here quite comfortably. Scotland need to get back in this game very, very quickly. Tommy Seymour, the pass goes out wide, and out wide again is Nick Grigg. Scotland are back in it. They've taken advantage of England's sin bin. While England shipped 31 points to Scotland in last year's Calcutta Cup game at Twickenham. Clever little pass by Darcy Graham. Nick Grigg overlapping, able to take the ball, able to compose himself. Finn Russell with the conversion. Have Scotland started another one of those famous comebacks? Are England going to stop another capitulation? Finn Russell gets it. And Scotland 7-22 now. Henry Slade is the makeshift scrum half. It's him with the put in. Picks the ball in. England on the 22. Slade out wide. Owen Farrell. Little pass. Underhill goes in. All the way through is Vunipola. Billy Vunipola is just short sort on the line. Slade fits it over. Johnny May! Johnny May goes in and dives over. It's the bonus point for England. Stops any form of a Scottish comeback in its tracks. Vinny Vunipola brought down just a yard. Henry Slade with the clever little pass out wide, and Johnny May there to score. Mayday for Scotland here. England threatened to run away with it. It's another fantastic kick by Owen Farrell, who's got 4 or 5 today. Accuracy's been in brilliant. Well, it's these kickoffs that have been Scotland's problems. And Finn Russell and this Scottish forward gets this right. Just a little chip up in the air again. Courtney Laws goes out wide. Johnny May. And another run through. Excellent pass to Farrell. And Owen Farrell scores again for England. Oh, yes indeed, that's fantastic. Well, look at this, great work. Courtney Norris passed out. It was Johnny May's little pass inside into the middle as well. Jamie George saw the run of Owen Farrell. Excellent run by him. He's got the pace to get away from Blair Kinghorn. Now Owen Farrell with the chance to convert his try. Farrell's second, England's 5th. Oh, this is a fantastic performance by England. We've not seen anything like this by England, perhaps since the World Cup semi-final against the All Blacks. Slade with the put in at the scrum. England on the 5-metre mark. 5 minutes left of this pulsating Calcutta Cup game at Murrayfield. Henry Slade passed inside, and that is another try for Johnny May. Jack Noel received it and picked Johnny May out quite fantastically, and May scores. Who else? Jack Noel noticed it. You can see him there pointing. He saw Johnny May free. When he received it, that was the pass over. Tommy Seymour of Scotland saw it but could do nothing about it. the brilliant Johnny May has gone over for England's 6th try at Murrayfield. It's going to count as one of the more comprehensive wins in modern times. They've absolutely thrashed Scotland. 43-7. England have been outstanding today, absolutely outstanding. The only way you could describe them as well. Scotland were absolutely blown away. They didn't know what hit them. England executed every plan to perfection and have put on the sort of performance that we know that they could do, particularly what we saw what they did at the World Cup. They found it again today against the old enemy, and there is a proud captain lifting the Calcutta Cup, which England regain again.
Excellent works. Excellent rugby played by both sides, but England have been absolutely fantastic. A very, very dominant win by them over Scotland, and it now means that the Six Nations Grand Slam is between just them and nobody else, thanks to the results that have taken place. They play Ireland next week, and that will feature heavily. Let's hope it's a great game. It's as good as the other game. Let's have a quick look at the table. And just to confirm from the table, England, after 2 games played, after 2 bonus points victories, stand on 10 points. Ireland are behind them, but obviously they've got that draw, the bonus point draw. Wales get up into 3rd place accordingly. France are off the mark. Italy stands rather good, and Scotland are currently looking at the wooden spoon. So that brings together another weekend of top quality rugby union action here on Grandstand. We hope you're enjoying the Six Nations. If you are, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to get more notifications as well, and to keep updated as well with what we've got coming up for you. What we have got for you is this. We're back on the 22nd of February. We've got Grandstand, so stick around for that. And if you prefer your action with a more oval shape than egg-shaped ball, match of the day will be with us on Wednesday the 4th of February for the FA Cup 5th round. We'll be bringing you Leicester versus Arsenal live. We've got 2 other games which we'll be bringing you extended highlights on, and all the goals from all the games played that day. So another excellent weekend of rugby union. It's a joy to sit here and watch this, and I hope it's a joy for you sitting back and watching me watching this. It's definitely a joy to make. But from all of us here on Grandstand, have a lovely weekend. All the best, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.